look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that won't get lost, like a coin that won't get lost, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life from below, like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh man, look in my eyes and tell that's true.
Now please welcome to the ice for their pregame warm-up, presented by Scott Credit Union. Yours, say.
BlueNote fan report. Aloha and mahalo. Welcome to game day. Hello, how are you? Did you guys feel like that opening? Oh, Jose's in Tennessee. Oh my goodness, Jose, what are you doing all the way out there in Tennessee? All right, be careful out there, man. They don't like us out in Tennessee. They don't like Blues fans in Tennessee, especially in Nashville. I'm much more comfortable with Letty Field than that. I'm hoping he feels a lot more comfortable. Game call tonight, I don't know. It's ESPN. It should be on ESPN Plus. Since the game is not being televised locally, you should be able to see it on ESPN Plus. It should not be blacked out, right? I know a couple people have said that the website says it's blacked out, but I don't think it will be, right? I'm with you. I'm happy that Benny's starting. It's also on Hulu. You can check it out on Hulu. I've got it on ESPN Plus. So we'll go from there. I'm excited about tonight's game a little bit. I want to see. I saw some interesting things happen in the last game, especially later in the game, in the third period. You know, it was 2-2 after. I think it was 2-2 after 2, right? Were they tied going into the third? I think they were tied going into the third. Might have been 3-2 going into the third, but no, 2-2 going into the third. But the Blues really did start taking some control. Taking some control of the neutral zone. And they also, now there is something that I saw from Letty. Now, I've seen people out there saying that he's, had an A game and other things like that. I don't. I think he was a C minus because he was absolutely non-existent for the first half of the game. I mean, he didn't really start figuring things out or becoming, I didn't hear his name called in the first period. And it started getting called in the second. Now, there is something that happened today that I'm actually not as upset about as a lot of people might be, right? So, in the last game, Krug, I'm having trouble seeing this comment here. Okay, there we go. Oh, Tammy's here. Hi, Tammy. Krug got whacked in the arm, and he is out today. I got to tell you, if there was any defenseman that you said got hurt and was going to be week to week and would not affect the team, I would tell you it was Krug. And the reason I'll tell you it was Krug is because Letty and Krug are the same guy. So bringing in Letty, just, basically it doesn't affect or hurt Krug being out, right? So you have the exact same 6 defensemen that you had the last game. And they did well once Krug was out. You know, I understand that to a point, Sports Freak, but at the same time, you know, when you're making this trade, the biggest thing about this trade to me is I still feel that it was subtraction by addition, that you gave up more than you got back. When you make a trade like this, these guys need to come in and contribute immediately. And the system shouldn't matter. If you know your game, if you play your game, what the system is won't matter that much. Now, it will matter some, and I get that. But to me, I think it should have been a lot better. Chris, I don't think it does at all. I mean, I think that him and Letty are the same player. And because of the same player, I don't see this the negativity or the hurt. And not only that, he was out pretty much the first period, he went out in the second, right? And my, for some reason, I'm having a hard time. But Jose, this is, and I get this, okay? I get where you're coming from. I really do. My question is, did we give up too much? Did we give up too much when it comes to what we gave away? Look at, now Letty helps the power play. The power play was a fantastic before he came. Sundqvist hurts the penalty. Well, the penalty kill had some up and downs. It might be my connection. I don't know. They're Sports Freak. I mean, to me, everything looks okay. I don't know if it's what you're hearing, or I don't look like I'm, as far as I see, I don't see anything telling me, actually, I'm getting a little bit of that connection is unstable. So it could be me. It could be me. I'm not sure where Ashley is. She might pop in later. I don't know if she has something going on today. I don't remember her telling me that. I think she knew there was a game today. But hey, you know, I'm here. We you know what? Remember, guys, I love Ashley. I love it. I love her being my co-host. Freeze up for the young prospects. Okay, you're right, but it hurts the penalty kill. Right? And again, the only person that we brought up was Walker, but I think Walker goes back down now. I don't think Walker's in the lineup tonight. I honestly don't think Walker's in the lineup tonight. I know the lineup was posted earlier, but I don't think he is. Well, that was on a non-existent and a non-friendly podcast to me anymore, something I did for them. You know, the hat grab, that's the one that they all love. The hat grab, they say, was epic, but you know what? They've decided that I'm not important to them anymore. So it is what it is, and you know, it's there. But I appreciate you liking what I did for that video there, Sports Freak. I really do. Now, what was I? Oh, lineups. Here we go. Trying to do way too many things at once. I'm going to figure this out someday, right? I mean, to be honest, my goal is to do a 3 to 4 hour daily hockey talk show or sports talk show. Right, Tad's here. Hey, Tad, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, man. Welcome. We love having you on. Okay, Blues, Flyers. Where's I'm looking for the lineups now. Here we go. Okay, team snapshots. Lineups, guys, lineups. And here we go. Thomas and Tarasenko are back, so that's got a lot to do with it. So, yeah, Walker's not in. No, Walker is in tonight. So the lineup is O'Reilly centering Perron and Saad. Good line. Shen centering Bushnevich and Kyrou. I don't like that line. Thomas centering Tarasenko and Barbashev. While that's not a bad line, I would love to have seen Thomas up there with Shen and Kyrou and Bushnevich down with his Russian buddies. And then you have Brown centering the Torpedo and Walker. And I really like that line. I see that line getting a goal tonight. I really did. Okay, so give us the 411 on the kid guy through money and possible. Are you talking about Michael Pekka, Marianne? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, so Pekka's been with us. Remember, Pekka's been with us. He was actually up for a little bit this season and then went back down. Well, today he signed a 2-year, two-way contract. What that means is he gets paid one amount if he's up in the NHL, and he gets paid a different amount if he is in the minors or the AHL. When a player's in the AHL, their salary does not count against your salary cap. Now, I haven't looked at Cap Friendly to see what he signed for. I haven't looked. I'm guessing it's got to be league minimum. And I know it's not more than oh my goodness. I have not seen this person on this show in like forever. In fact, I thought this person had like hated me and blocked me out and would never watch me again. Hockey Bob! Hockey Bob, one of the most and Bob, I'm saying this with love, most opinionated fans out there, but thank you. Have not won a road game this season. That's not okay. First of all, you're that right there. You've already blown it. They have won a road game this season. I am like 99% sure of that, and I'm going to pull it up right now. Okay, I'm shaking my head to this. Okay, the Philadelphia Flyers are 7, 17, and 5 on the road, so they've won 7 road games, right? So with that being said, you're wrong right there. Stop second guessing Berube. You know what? I can second guess Berube. I have a show. It allows me to do it. It's what it is. You know, if you don't want, Bob, I don't mean this in a bad way. I get to do what I want on my show. I get to bring on who I want. I get to talk about what I want. And if I see something, I'm going to talk about it. I saw something. I talk about how a lot of these goals, everyone just looks at the surface and says that was goal because of this person. And I always say, no, there's something more. A coach, and I will not mention his name because I don't have permission, a coach who coaches my Warriors team, one of the coaches on the Warriors team, told them today, when a goal is scored in the last second, it probably happened way somewhere else on the ice, right? And that's what I believe. You have to look under the surface. Bob, you have every right, and I want you to understand this. You have every right to say what you want to say. I have every right to disagree with you, and that's all I'm saying, and that's where it's at. So we got Lance saying, Lance, hope you're feeling better, buddy. He brings nothing but depth. Yeah, that's what Pekka is. Berube is perfect, and I think he's saying that with a little bit of a joke. I'm getting called feisty. I know E is not a Berube fan. Berube does good things and bad things. My goodness, he isn't perfect. I agree with that completely. So the Blues are jinxed. They better not get to 8th Road when this is St. Louis. Sports Freak is a Chief fan. I get that. He's terrible defensively. Is that Pekka you're talking about? Pekka's a third string guy. I don't ever see him being the top 6. Right? He's never going to get there. He's a defense. I know I look at him as more of a fourth line guy. I don't know his numbers, and I haven't looked at that. You know what? I've been on Torpedo. Now, if you've been a fan of this show for a while, I've been on Torpedo for a long time. I watched some of the games that he played in the KHL, and I liked what he saw. I liked what he brought. I liked him in the KHL. I've liked what I've seen from him. I absolutely love it. Nope, we're still on ESPN. Still got about 15, 20 minutes. I gotta wait. So there's no I'm the only pregame today. It means the puck didn't get cleared out. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Dale. I like that kid too, Torpedo. Yeah, I call him the Torpedo. He's fast. He's sturdy. He's fast, and he's explosive. That's why I call him the Torpedo, right? And yes, I have seen a live weapons hot torpedo be fired and explode. So I know what a torpedo is. Absolutely, positively know exactly what a real torpedo is and looks like. Right? So that's where I'm at. And that's why I call him that. Yes, believe it or not, I did serve in the Navy, and when I served, we had torpedoes on the ships. Excuse me. Let's see. These are the games I fear. Good teams were ready for it. The sleepers that can, and I saw this in another. They scored with 1 second left. It's not always that. A lot of times, it's not always that not getting it out of the zone, and that isn't sometimes. A lot of times, it happens. With in the offensive zone, a bad pass or not keeping it in the zone or not having the bodies where you need to be and a breakout. That's where it comes from. It comes more from a breakout than anything else. Those goals, in fact, our late goal, Tarasenko's late goal came from a breakout. Right? It didn't come from not getting the puck out. It came from a breakout. Right? Especially late in the game. Earlier in the game, I can see the puck not getting it. Late in the game, I don't. A lot of times late in the game, you're not as tired. You're not on that ice as long, whereas you are in the middle or the earlier part of the game. So that's where I'm at with that one there, Dale. Where are we at? So, Jason, I wanted to bring this up. First of all, I saw someone else put this out there. They're a terrible team. First of all, and I bring this up all the time, and I know you guys, this is probably like with my neutral zone thing, you're tired of hearing it. The difference between the best team in the league and the worst team in the league is minuscule. Minuscule. Everyone thinks it's like this, and it's not. Yesterday, the Vancouver Canucks beat the Colorado Avalanche 3-2, and the Canucks are on their way out. Right? It's not that these teams, every one of these teams can win a game. They can beat any team. Right? Right? But I know you say that, but you brought it up and made it like, that they're you called them a sleeper, but to me you kind of said something else. No, it's not, Jose. And absolutely not. It is not a huge difference. Right? It's okay. This is what I'm trying to get at. Take the Canadians and put them in the AHL. Take the current Canadians team and put them in the AHL. I guarantee you they're going to win the AHL. Hands down. Hands down, they're going to win the AHL. That's how much better they're going to be than the best AHL team. They would destroy the AHL. Destroy it. There's not that much difference. It's minuscule. The difference that you're seeing is you're looking at it under an electron microscope. And when you do that, you see this difference as being huge. And to me, it's minuscule. Right? It's minuscule. And like I said, I take the Montreal Canadiens and put them in the KHL, and I think they would win the KHL. While they're the last place team in the NHL. To me, that's saying something. Right? Okay, but but Jose, that's still not. You're still minuscule in the overall scheme of things because, like I said, if you take that team and drop them down a level, they're going to win that. They're going to win it, right? One of the things they have in English soccer is relegation, right? The bottom three teams drop down a league, and the top three teams from the bottom league come up a league. Normally, it's the same teams. They jump back year in year, right? They jump back year in year. Very rarely is it a team that really, really builds itself up and stays up, right? The bottom teams, they jump back and forth. I don't see that happening. And if we had relegation, any team that got relegated would automatically be up the next season. Automatically. They would not stay relegated for long. One season most. Right? So at that point, it's that's what I'm saying there, bud. Wow, we're just going through, man. We got a little bit to go for this game. Let's talk about Philly a little bit. Let me see. Who's going to be in net for them? Let's see if we got it here. I'm not seeing who they got in net. I got to look at something else here. Give me a moment. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be Hart. Now, the last time we played, it was Jones because Hart was hurt. But I'm thinking it will be Hart this time. Yeah, I said that. That's what I said. The Avs lost 3-2, and I watched that game, and I got to tell you, or 3-1. That was a lucky goal. That was an absolute lucky goal. Vancouver outplayed Chicago or Colorado yesterday. Marianne, great point. Great point. Let's see if I can find this. Here we go. Trying to bring up the projected lineup. Sometimes it's hard for me to see, so you got to give me a moment. Panthers, Stars, that's a big game. The Stars and Hurricanes, that's a big game for us. Red Wings, Islanders, Senators, Jets. Jets have kind of fallen off. Canucks at the Wild, that's a big game for us. Flyers at Blues. Looks like Martin Jones might start. They've got him listed ahead of Carter Hart, but I don't know. I didn't get to see, obviously, because we don't get to see the pregame. I don't get to see who brings them out. The stats, I could go over them, but we know that the Blues are going to be way higher in the stats. I mean, you're looking at a 35-win team against a 20-win team. Okay, so we know stat-wise that the Blues are going to be much better. The big ones for me is going to be, the big thing, scoring first. Blues, the Flyers are 16-4-7 when they score first. They're 4-28-4 when the opponent scores first. That's huge. If you can get that first goal on them, you're more than likely going to beat them, right? The Blues, when scoring first, are 19-8-5, and when the opponent scores first, they're 16-10-4. So with that being said, the Blues are a team that it doesn't matter to them, but they can help their cause by scoring first. And they got a comeback win in the last game against who's that last game against? I can't remember who the last game against. The Capitals. All right, there we go, against the Capitals. So, this month, Philadelphia's a little better than us. They're 4-6-1 for 9 points. We're 3-4-3 for 9 points. Right? I mean, we need to take this and get those points. We need to get some solid points out of this. Most wins we've had in a month is 8, and that was in January. Our best month, I think you could call it a tie between October and February. October, we were 6-1-0. In February, we were 6-1-1. So we actually got more points in February than we did October, but we didn't have an OT loss in October. So, that's where we're at. They haven't had our worst month was October with 6-1-0 for 12 points. Philly's best month was December, where they were 5-4-2 for 12 points. So, that's kind of where you're at there. Where are we at here? You got Washington, and then he's going, you and me both. I'm not sure what Jason's saying there. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you that's watching the show today. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to Jason Nickel, Jeff Horseman, Tanner Leanne, Tammy Pemberton, Tad Dieterman, and Marianne Holmes from Facebook. You put up the nice little thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching the show. Greatly appreciate it. I really do mean that. Thank you so much. And I got it up on Facebook on the BlueNote Fan Report page. So that means I can share that page out to a few places, to groups, and you guys might start getting that's one thing too. Is if you are on Facebook, search for the page BlueNote Fan Report, join that page and ask for notifications. Right? Yeah, Sports Freak. You're not the only one, man. A lot of people I know. It's so weird with Facebook how they jail people. They'll jail some people and not others. You know, right now there's a big thing going on with people scamming or putting up posts about WhatsApp and all this. And you know it's a scam. You know it's fake. I've reported them to Facebook and they've gone, oh no, we don't see a problem with it. Right, Ronald. Everybody has the right to say anything. Ronald, you were right. Thank you. And Ronald, you're welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you. Welcome and enjoy the show. I'm Guy the Y Blues fan, and this is the show that's by a fan, for the fan, and about you guys, the fan, as we're getting ready for the Blues taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Anytime the Blues take on the Flyers, you know they're going to bring up the it might be live now. Might be live. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got it live. They're just having fun, you know. I think I'm trying to have fun. Dale Clunk, thank you so much. Jose Figueres, you're in there too. Thank you. I just lost what I was saying. I really... it's Ashley! Ashley Jones! Ashley, the co-host, who in the race. She doesn't like me anymore. She doesn't want to be on my show anymore. I'm joking, Ashley. You know I am. I'm just having fun. I'm looking forward to see what happens. This is the first game was an introduction. Now we're going to see how that trade affects us. I want to see now Philadelphia is not a good penalty kill or power play team, right? They are not a good power play team in any way, shape, or form. Right? They are 32nd in the league in the power play. Dead last. At home, they're 31st. Or pardon me, on the road, they're 29th. The Blues penalty kill is 7th in the league and 14th at home. This is the time, if this penalty kill can go out and zero out Philly, then okay, we're okay. But if they give up 1 or 2 goals, then it's showing what I was concerned about the penalty kill. Right? The other thing that we're going to look at the puck control tonight. We're absolutely going to pay attention to puck control.
Hey.
Hi, you. You mad at me?
No. I don't have Hulu and ESPN Plus anymore because Randy canceled it. So I was trying to get Hulu. Yeah. Because when you're a student, you get a discount and it's only like $1.99 a month. But it wouldn't let me see the game as an option at all. So I had to get ESPN Plus.
Oh, okay. I probably could have hooked you up on it.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you just got it, this is the first time you ever got it, you can cancel it.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, you get like a 30-day trial or something like that. But hey, we're the pregame, postgame show. We're the intermission show.
Yeah.
I don't have money either. I just claim it on my taxes. Right? I've had a couple of good days, bad days, good days coming up, but I'm excited about tonight's game. I want to see what Letty is going to let us be.
Yes.
Right? And I want to see if he really is that guy that's going to change how the puck comes out of the zone.
I hope so. I have high hopes for him. I'm very optimistic, though I was hoping, obviously, that we wouldn't lose Krug week to week, but...
I'm actually, so you might have missed this, I'm okay with this.
You see, I'm not, because the last time we lost Krug for any amount of time, the defense floundered. Like, that was our first losing streak of the season.
However, Letty is the same player.
I mean, we'll see. It'll be good.
All right, and that to me, so Letty is the same type of player on the power play. He's going to be up with with
Falk?
no, Pareko,
Okay.
right? Scandella's going to be with Falk,
Okay,
which I don't
that's all
have
right.
an issue with.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that either.
Yeah, Mikola with Bortuzzo. Mikola is at his. Mikola is at that. This is the most games I've ever played in a season. Point.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think that's where you're seeing some of his drop off. Right? You see that a lot with these rookies and that when you hit that 50, 60, 70 game mark, this is like the most game that they've ever played.
I'm not disappointed. Right? He's still playing good. He just has a couple of flubs here and there. He'll clean it up. I believe in Mikola. He's going to be an amazing defenseman for the Blues in the years to come.
I think he is too. I really do. I've been on board with Mikola 100%.
Well,
right?
I've been on board with you. I've never, ever felt Mikola was wrong. In fact, when people were trying to package Mikola in any kind of deal, I'd be like, no.
That was subtraction by addition. Right? That was absolute subtraction by addition. No, he wasn't going anywhere. Torpachenko wasn't going anywhere. The only guy that I would have parted ways with and not been too upset is Kostin. Right? To me, I like when Kostin's up, but he's too inconsistent.
Yeah, that's my problem with him. I mean, he can have spurts, but then he'll go long times where there's nothing.
Yeah, and in the penalties, he didn't take a lot, but the ones he took were bad.
I actually disagree with that. You've been saying penalties, and I don't think that he takes them. He draws them pretty well, actually, against the other team.
He drew them better than he has in his career. I'll admit that.
I mean, but it was like he was lost some games, and then other games he knew exactly where he needed to be.
You missed who we had on the show earlier.
Who?
Hockey Bob.
Oh.
Hockey Bob actually showed up. Let's see if I can find his comment. And I kind of went off on it a little bit. There we go. First of all, he put a complete lie up there. Right? The Flyers are 7-something, and they've won 7 road games. Right? Well, that right there, to me, if you're going to put something up, especially something like that, it needs to be right.
Yeah.
Because you guys, if I say something wrong, you guys call me out on it all the time. Right? And as far as second guessing Berube, that's my job.
Yeah.
That's my job. That's what I'm doing. Right? If you don't like it, sorry. And I'm not going to bang on anybody. That's your right. But I have a right to say that I disagree with you. And I did say he was wrong about that not winning a road game.
Yeah.
Right? Because and he put "not" in capital letters. So you're saying that they were 0-4 on the road, and that was not a true statement.
No.
But other than that, it's been a good show. People are coming up. On the post game show, I'm going to address something.
Okay.
I'm going to wait till the post game show. I'm going to address it. It will be the last time that I ever talk about it.
Sounds good.
But I am going to address it. Right? And I'll leave it at that. Cardinals have a new coach. That could be your side hustle. I understand baseball, but not the way I understand hockey. Right? And I do say that. And I actually had a coach. I was talking about this earlier. One of the Blues Warriors coaches talked to them today and told them that a lot of times that you get that last second goal, it happened because of something that happened on the other end of the ice. Like what I've talked about consistently, the undercurrent of the game, things that you don't see. And that's where I'm at. I haven't seen the starting goalie for, I don't care if it's Jones. I really don't. I don't care which one it is, right?
Yeah.
Chris says he understands baseball like you do hockey. You know what, Chris? When baseball comes on, maybe we could have you doing the baseball fan report, part of the fan report media group. So our announcers are Mike Monaco, and I couldn't see the name of the other guy. If I do, Guy, if you wanted understand baseball more. Okay. No, I understand baseball. There's some of the, like, I I don't always like, I don't understand. And I believe this is something you talk about someone who's watched baseball since he was 6 years old, right? You know, memory. I still don't understand what pitching from the stretch is. The difference between the windup and the stretch. The part on the bat's been taken. I think the Redbird fan report would probably be better if you were going to do that. As long as the goalie isn't Hasek, who cares? No, the Blues have been, they're coming together. Even in the losses, I thought that they were coming together some. Mm-hmm. Right? David Perron going for that 8 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Can he do it?
Oh my gosh, I hope so. But then again, I'm a huge Perron fan. I've always been.
I'm with you. I do too. I think that Perron, I like that he's finally figured it out.
Yeah.
I think it was
lingering effects from COVID and the concussion. Sorry.
Yeah, I think. Did he have a concussion this season?
Yes, he did.
How long was he out? I don't think he was out.
Oh, he was out for a while, and then he came back, and then I think he played a game, and then he had COVID. Okay.
No, the game is not yet. It is on ESPN. They have it playing now, but this is just like their pregame. So I don't see the game coming on until 45. That's kind of like where I was thinking, somewhere around there. When men are on base, is pitching from the stretch. Yeah, but I don't. When I see I don't see the difference. I don't see the difference between a stretch and a windup. To me, I mean, I know what they do, but I don't see the difference. I don't understand the difference. Shockey says communication. Your feet are moving and your lips aren't. The puck won't move effectively. I love that.
I do like that.
I'm betting one of the coaches that you have. I'm betting Ramon said that. I'm betting Rammer said that. Mm-hmm. I'll call Rammer out because Rammer won't ever come on the show. Rammer's called me media. Yeah, ESPN Plus. It is not on ESPN. It is on ESPN Plus. It is streamed only. It's also on Hulu.
I didn't find it on Hulu though, so.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't get it on Hulu.
I don't either, because maybe it's because I got that really cheap Hulu since I'm a college student.
Yeah, possible, right? Oh, they got Messier and Hillary Knight. I liked Hillary Knight when she played for the women's team. Mm-hmm. I really did. Takes less time to go to home during the stretch. Okay, I guess I have to kind of watch and see like a pitcher when he's pitching from the windup and a pitcher when he's pitching from the stretch. Because to me, I don't see
looks like the game's starting, bud.
It is it? Mm-hmm. Nope. They got Florida, Montreal on. Right?
Well, according to the app, which is what I watch when we're on here because the TV's in the other room.
Yeah, it's saying start, but we're going to be on a little bit of a delay, and start can mean a little bit different. Oh, Michael Edwards, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. I'm going to kind of wait till they go back because, like I said, I'm not seeing it on here yet. I got the alert too, but sometimes that might not be puck drop. I think I get a lot of times I get it before I get it during the anthem.
Oh, okay.
So, then again, it could be that much of a delay. We don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting a bad picture, Michael. So my picture seems to be okay. Right at the moment, yeah. So they're still showing the Flyers and the Blues here. So the pregame. Philly's on a 13-game world winless streak, but that's not them not winning a game. I love. I mean, it was fun to see Hockey Bob there, but right.
Sure was.
Hold on, they're talking about.
Philadelphia has not won on the road since the turn of the calendar. That's a lot of road games. What about them tonight?
St. Louis, well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine.
Previous game, snapping a slide and going into this game saying, okay, here are 2 points that I want to get. Right. And I want to make that presence for postseason.
Here's 2 points I want to get, and I want to make that. I like Hillary Knight. See, that's the best I've ever heard. That's why, see, a lot, and I don't mean to, I'm not sexist right here, okay? Let me reiterate that. There are a lot of guys that do not like women announcers and women and analysts. I absolutely love them. That is the best description I've heard of how a team is set up and a mentality of a team in a really long time. There's 2 points. There's 2 points I got to get. Even the guys that have played, they never talk about it like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear from the players now that they're out of the league. I want to hear them talk like that. The only guy announcer that I hear that talks like that is Weeksy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's it. Weeksy is the only guy that I mean, I've seen Weeksy jump up on the table after a really good play. Right? Go time. Okay, so now it looks like the game's just about on. Benner's in net, putting his thing on. Okay, guys, this is Guy the Waifu's fan. I love you all. See you at the first intermission. Aloha. I'll find it. There we go.